On July 25th, I filed a complaint with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Office for Civil Rights, OCR, which enforces federal civil rights laws which prohibit discrimination in the delivery of health and human services based on race, color, national origin, disability, age, sex, religion, and the exercise of conscience, and also enforces the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, that's HIPAA, HIPAA, Privacy, Security, and National Breach Notification Rules. And this is in response to my dealings with Experity, that's EXPERITY. This is one of the largest service providers to urgent care clinics in the U.S. And supposedly they deal with over 5,700 urgent care locations. I was a misdiagnosed patient. I had an x-ray misread by Dr. Maria Echenique M.D. DABR, who worked for Experity. And a phone number appeared on my radiologist doctor reading report, which said I had no injuries in 2019. And it had her name, and the phone number appeared below her name. I called the number, and this is the first time that I was aware of this company, telemedicine company, Experity, being involved in this. But I recorded all my telephone conversations back in April dealing with Experity, trying to get this x-ray reread. I paid $175 to this urgent care clinic, American Family Care, AFC Urgent Care. Location is Parkway East, Birmingham, Alabama, in Roebuck. I got my records from this clinic. In the picture, an injury is very obvious. It's in the basilar area of my skull. About a 3-inch diameter translucent oval appears in a standard x-ray image. There's a very thick mass of some kind. I had this x-ray taken because of pain in this exact area. I was told I had no injuries. Dealing with this company was totally unacceptable. I got the runaround. You can hear my calls. You can hear where I talk to these people, how they handle themselves in an unprofessional manner. This company, Experity, they brag they're worth $1 billion to court investment. Companies worth $1 billion can't afford mistakes like what happened to me. I was a misdiagnosed patient who had an x-ray misread by Dr. Maria Echenique, who worked for Experity. My injury was a broken basilar skull head trauma. I called Experity in early April 2022 to have the x-ray possibly reread. Have this mistake acknowledged and possibly corrected or redressed. Nurse Marjorie, who worked with Experity, she only gave me Marjorie as her name on the telephone. She did not tell me that she was a nurse on the telephone. She had me give her and Experity rights to access my x-ray images via American Family Care and AFC. And this was under the explicit understanding that those images were going to be used to reread that x-ray for me, the patient who was misdiagnosed. And you can hear in the calls where she says this. This was our arrangement, our agreement. She broke our deal, okay? She broke the deal, and she misused my information. When I gave permission for Experity to get these records, I was told I would be called in a few days. I was never called. You can hear over these many weeks of calls with Experity. I'm told many times by people that I'm on the phone with who work for Experity that they will return my call or have upper management return my phone call. My phone calls as far as Experity goes, were never returned. They make obligations and they do not abide by them. Okay? This is not professional business practices. When I had to call back a week later, I was told Experity management had stepped in and made a decision that our arrangement, the reread request on the misdiagnosed x-ray, could not be honored. And this is possibly a HIPAA concern, HIPAA. You can go and listen to my calls at YouTube channel My Medical Nightmare. You can hear exactly how I'm treated. This is unacceptable. I called the CEO of Experity, Dr. David Stern, and this phone call was not returned as well. He did not direct my call and have this issue addressed or cleared up. They would not help me after making this error.